See, I'm not sure where the shit comes from. I know it's sponsored. Okay, that's why it's sponsors, and I know George Soros has something to do with that money. Let me blow my nose. And Shannon Sharp has something to do with it. There's a lot of fake ass money. Well, it's not fake money. It's real money to these guys. They use it against us. I shouldn't say it's fake money or fake news. Um, I know it's sponsored somehow, and we're treated like little fucking farm animals, like Farmville. And I know the guys from Masonic Roundtable know about that Farmville thing. Robert Johnson and John Ruark and all those motherfuckers. It's me being at lodge and them telling me that some guys are do their initiation in a big theme, a theatrical thing, even on horseback. And then I get to do this one right here, but I'm not being initiated. To get what I'm saying, I'm being tortured. A bike masonry, where they fucking their bicycle charities. Um, I'm surrounded by the enemy all the time. There's nobody here in this city except for my fucking kids. I don't even. That's even a tough one. I question that one half the time. Um, but this Eugene, Oregon, Veneta, this experiment of the United Nations, this simulation, that's what it is, man. And it works its way out, man. I don't know what else to call it. But I can't stand them. I don't have any neighbors. I may have people live around me, but I wouldn't consider them a neighbor. I consider the guy that lives across the street to me my enemy. The person that lives behind me, my enemy. The one to the left of me is my enemy. The one to my right is my enemy. Me and my children, well, that's Larry and his fucking retarded son, Steven Gagent. Just good enough to mow the lawn and be a slave. Ralphie Ganesh, for some reason, I don't know what it is. It has to do with Freemasonry, goatees, Shriners, and fucking with the goat. Like I told you, I beat the goat while my mom was alive, dude. And there's something about the angels in the outfield and Birkeland currents and neutrinos, and they just suck the fucking life out of you here. This is like a train set. I fucking hate this place, dude. And like I said, I don't have any neighbors. I'm not Mr. Rogers, but I'm surrounded by a bunch of fucking child molesters and homosexuals. That's what they are, dude. I just want people to know I do not support the city. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. It's grayscale. It's 512, and my hands are fucking painted fucking red. And those, that's in Israel, dude. They got a base in Syria, the 512. Um, I don't like Muslims, to be honest. I don't really know any Muslims, but I'm not doing them. From what I could tell, the Jansenaries, and that's, Dick Murphy, Chris Murphy, and the society. Because the Society of St. Pius X, they would be considered irregular Freemasonry. And then you'll hear the Masons. Why are the Catholics? Oh, the Masons are the bad guys. P2 Lodge in Italy, all fucking Masons. Half the Pope's been fucking Freemasons. And then they talk shit about themselves as they do Franklin uh, group or the Boys Town thing or all those people up in the, what do they call those? Orphanages? The Native Americans up there in Canada and all the buried bodies. These are people that just get in wardrobe. They're really kind of psychopaths. They're sociopath personalities with psychopathic tendencies, and just some are just straight up psychopaths. I'm dealing with psychopaths, the psychopathy. Fucking Tool wrote a song about it, man. Tool wrote a lot of songs about this place. That's why Maynard James Keenan from Tool and that whole group has to be fucking investigated and brought to. I'm using terms right now because I really want the message to get out. But in all truth, in revolutions and stuff, and let them eat cake, guillotines come out for these people. There's really nothing here. This is not America where I'm at. This is a goddamn train set full of a bunch of. They want to make you stupid. They want to make people stupid, and they want them to do their lawn work and pick up after them and be slaves. That's what they've done to me. These people, and I don't blame my children. They know I don't because they don't want the same thing happening to them because I should. They're doing it to me. They're doing it to you. This one you thought you was empowered, you got to see where it's coming from. They just pushing the switches on you. It's like Keeley and the air machine. What the fucking pneumatic machine and valves and levers. I don't want nothing to do with it. I can't stand this place, dude. I know I'm surrounded by a bunch of homosexuals and child molesters, man. And they like to pass it on. And I know that's what this place is, man. There's nothing here. It goes all the way back to you made your little indigenous, for your farm, for your little animal people you like to consider animals and vegetables, man. It's like all the people I learned, oh yeah, we're on a grow. We're going to a grow. That's Roy over here. He said he's growing some vegetables. He's got a couple black Labradors. See him and his wife, his trainee, his wife, whatever the fuck it is. I never met it, but it disguises itself. See Roy over here, my neighbor. I want him to know I got people coming for you, dude. You're being watched constantly. You're probably a bottle of wine. I hope they have your stats. You know what I'm saying? And I hope they can find the right people that need your parts because that's what they do. You know, this is a Oregon. Oregon. You got Oregon. Is in Oregon, the state, and Oregon, just like the Falun Gong in China. This is China. Eugene would be China in this fucking place, man. With the bike Fridays, all the bikes around here, they want to put everybody on bikes just like they did in China. There's a really gnarly communist, socialist, non-democratic, not capitalist. They like to say they're capitalist, but they're not. It's a ring game. It's ring around a rosy. It's deception. It's lying. It's blackmail. And that's how they operate here. And I've been through the whole circuit, dude. Undercover boss, dude. Got arrested, did 33 days in jail, saw how that system worked, met all kinds of people throughout the place. They all know who the fuck I am. They still do. They fucking kind of, you have no idea the magnitude of shit when it comes to channeling. And I'm not a channeler, dude. They're just channeling me. It's fucking master of ceremonies shit, 33. And I, I can't emphasize more the slavery and the violations of human beings that goes on in this place. And these people, like I say, my neighbor Jim, he's not my neighbor. He's not even a real fucking person. He doesn't have a conscience. He can't have a conscience to watch and see what's happened to me and my fucking family and to mow his lawn at 5 o'clock on Friday, every Friday for ever since I known him. He has got to be a fucking robot or something like on a cuckoo clock that comes out, wind up the fucking thing, and it comes up, goes back in his house, goes back in his little cupboard. I'm not sure. That's how I feel. That's what I am. I fucking make these videos, come out of the room, look around. What the fuck is going on? And I consecrated Russia to the Immaculate Heart of Mary before COVID. I'm fucking worldwide, man. I just can't believe that I'm still stuck here in this fucking place with Nikki and her son's like autistic. He's probably like 40 years old, dude. And all he does is fucking mow the lawn, and he's the little gardener for those people up at the fucking property over here. I don't even know his name, and that's what they want me to be. Their little fucking nigger fucking slave, dude. That's what they wanted. That's how you got to understand. That's the way these people think here. It's not it's not unnatural for them to look at other people as items, as their slaves, as their property. That's what they do. That's what they've done to me, and I don't want any. I told anybody I don't want to enslave anybody because that means I'm enslaving myself. I understand how that works with the Walter Russell quantum physics of the is I hurt you, I hurt myself. I get these things, man. I do. I really do. It's fucking. They let me speak as I speak because they're hoping that I'll come up with something. I imagine that it'll fucking make some kind of sense to a bunch of people that can't make sense out of anything because they live a lie. They live a deception. And I can't believe the fucking people around here that would want to live in some kind of deception and not see their own immortality. They see their mortality all the time. It comes down to reincarnation and all kinds of crazy shit. You know, I mean, nobody wants to accept that. They want to say Jesus died on a cross, and then there's heaven and hell. I don't believe there's anything of the sort. I think this place is hell, and it's created. It could be heaven on earth, but you fucking decided to make it hell. So with your fake whatever, I hate to use the word fake, your illusions of whatever it might be, your economic systems. Oh, I just can't stand this place whatsoever. These are everywhere I look. I don't have, I'm behind enemy lines. I am somewhere that I'm not supposed to be, and it does affect the world. I can't believe how much it affects the world, and that you would just keep doing this, that you're that fucking stupid as a mass collective of supposed men of renown. You're a bunch of fucking dirty motherfuckers. It is like Enoch at the bottom of Mount Hermon, and I'm fucking still dealing with all those fallen angels, which are not even fallen. I wish I could consider you guys that. The real ones that are, I don't have no problems with the Nephilim, the Raphaim, or the sons of God. I don't have no problems with them whatsoever. It's the ones that fucking try to encapsulate us and steal our fucking source frequency and energy and then make us their fucking slaves, dude. I can't stand a fucking little midget ass fucking retards, dude. That's Freemasonry, dude. That's the little midgets, dude, running the big men. I fucking can't stand it, dude. And I know there's fucking like I can't. I got to be careful about that because I've seen some fucking lot of power come in small packages, dude. I know some badass motherfuckers, and they're like 5'5" tall. I'm not sure exactly. I just go by the myth, legend, and well, not just the myth and legend, but what I've experienced here. There's nothing here for me. There's nothing I want here. I'm gonna leave this place, and that's that whole thing in Ukraine that Russia was saying that they had biological laboratories there. Well, it's logical for me to say goodbye to O. It's by O logical that I leave this place. It's the logical thing for me to do. It's logic for me not to want to be a slave and to fucking cut your yard while some fucking alcoholic, ex drug addict, fucking meth head, fucking heroin addict, fucking thieving motherfucker. Well, the tying his shoes is the scene of the crime. As he's driving off with my family to go to the movies, that was way back when, before mama's dead and my mama's alive, they're all fucking alive, that he's going to drive off and go to the movies with my family. That's Ganesh and Ralph and these motherfuckers. They're just hijacking fucking pirates. I'm not a pirate. I hate the Raiders. So anytime I see a Mexican wearing a Raiders hat, you know what I see? I see my enemy. Anytime I see somebody like that, anybody time I hear somebody and I kind of hear a hint that they're talking about me or my children, they're my fucking enemy. I don't give a fuck who you are. White, Mexican, black, Asian. When I see what you've been doing to me, you're my fucking enemy. And when I tell you that I can do a million angels on the tip of a needle, or I can part the fucking sea, or I can make the floods or the pestilence, you should probably kind of don't fuck it. You don't have to just take my word for it. Take a look around. Take a good look around you. Look at this world. They're fucking dropping like flies in China right now, dude. They're dropping like flies everywhere, dude. And there's mass shootings. They just happen. This fucking Manchurian candidate fucking jump out of their fucking skin. There's so many people tired of being slaves here. And what I'm saying is Elon Musk and the people that sponsor this place, that's Sam, Joseph Farrell, and a lot of the people, the little script writers, the little homosexuals, the deviant carny Crowley fucking blow up dolls. They just put on a costume and then they act like they're officials. They act, well, there's the lab coat experiment. It's the prison guard prisoner experiment. I don't like it at all. I hate this fucking place. And like I say, I don't have any neighbors. And if it was up to me, I would, just like in Sodom and Gomorrah, take my kids. I say, don't look back. Leave here and watch this place turn to a pillar of salt.